Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gitogo, and if this is your first time of watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. I'm a Lagos-based YouTuber. I make videos about lifestyle, travel, and freelancing. So if this is the kind of content that you'd like to see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the cost of living in Lagos, Nigeria. I've mentioned this that I now live on my own in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm going to share with you the cost of living as a single person living alone in Lagos, Nigeria, what you should budget when you're with you the cost of living as a single person living alone in Lagos, Nigeria, what you should budget when you're living in Lagos, Nigeria. I live in a mini flat. It's a one-bedroom apartment. It has a sitting room, a toilet, bathroom, kitchen, and a bedroom. So this is where I live. Okay, it also has a parking space and it's on the mainland, but I'm not going to tell you exactly how much the rent for this place costs. But for this budget, I'm going to be using a self-contained to give you the exact amount of money that you should be saving if you're interested in living in Lagos, Nigeria. And it depends on the part of Lagos that you're looking at. If you want to live on the mainland and it's a self-contained, you should be budgeting from 250,000 to 350,000 naira. And a self-contained is a bedroom, a toilet, a bathroom, a kitchen. You don't have a sitting room. It's just like a room for you to do whatever you want to do, but you have a bedroom, sitting, you have a toilet, a bathroom, and kitchen. The toilet and bathroom might be together. So if you want to live on the mainland, you should budget 300,000 naira and above for that. But the island is keep like 600 to 700,000 naira to get you a good place on the island, a good self-contained on the island. Like I said, I'm not going to mention exactly how much the rent in this place that I stay in costs, but just so that it is way above 300, like way above 300,000 naira that I said that you should keep if you are staying in a self-contained. Okay, I'm not going to tell you exactly how much this place costs. The next thing that takes my money in Lagos is transportation. You guys know I don't have a car yet. I don't have money to buy a car. I don't actually have a car yet, but transportation in Lagos is quite expensive. I really don't go out because I work from home, even though I am looking to change that very soon. But I hardly go out. When I do, most times I take the bus, most times I take an Uber. If I want to be very extravagant, I take an Uber. And if I want to be prudent in my spending, I take a bus. So budget for transportation in a month should be anywhere around maybe 5,000, 7,000 for me. But if you are doing a 9 to 5 in Lagos, Nigeria, and you don't have a car, you should budget 20,000 naira a month for your transportation. I budgeted 7,000 because I really don't go out. And when I go out, I like to use an Uber sometimes, or I like to enter a public transport. So 7,000 naira, 5k to 7k is enough for me, but it's not enough for you if you are planning on doing a 9 to 5 in Lagos, Nigeria, and you're not living close to work. An interesting thing about Lagos is that a lot of people who work on the island is where a lot of companies are, though. A lot of people who work on the island live on the mainland, so they spend as much as 700 to 1,000 naira daily on transportation, which is why I budgeted 20,000 naira for people who have a 9 to 5 for their transportation. It might be more. The next is groceries. Guys, I'm not like big on food, but I'm big on provisions. I'm big on snacks like cereals like Golden Morn, granola, cocoa crunches. I'll kind of put it here so that you guys can see. I'm big on stuff like this, so I tend to spend more money buying these groceries. The granola costs like 2,300 to 2,500 naira for one. The cocoa crunches, is this not cocoa crunches? The magic crunch, sorry guys, the magic crunch costs 800 naira for one, and I like to buy two. And the golden morn costs like 1,000. I can't remember, but for groceries I keep like 10,000 naira because I have to buy tissue paper and just a whole lot of things in the house that I'm going to use for my personal needs. So yeah, the next thing I spend money on is personal stuff. The good part about this personal stuff thing is that I don't get to spend money on it all the time. For personal stuff, when I mention personal stuff, I'm talking about perfume, my cream, and just a whole lot of things. So I I can probably buy my perfume today and not buy a perfume again in 4 months time, which is why I don't spend money on personal stuff all the time. For personal stuff, the amount of money I spend on it, I spend 8,500 to buy my perfume. My perfume is Elizabeth Arden's Arden Beauty. I spend 3,500 to buy my body spray, which is Victoria's Secret Temptation. I also spend 1,500 to buy my roll-on, which is Old Spice, and I spend 1,000 naira for my cream. I'll put it on the screen so that you guys can see exactly how much I'm talking about here. The next thing I spent money for on is phone bills. I tend to make calls a lot, call my mom, call a whole lot of people, and spend so much time on the phone. The phone bills is the internet bill is included in the phone bill. For my internet, I spend like 15,000 naira per month on MTN and Airtel together, not like Airtel 15k, MTN 15k. MTN and Airtel, I spend like 15,000 naira on both of them for the month, because most times Airtel works here, most times MTN does not work here. Just to be on the safe side, I try to use both of them, and I spend like 15,000 naira on my data because I work online and I have to be online all the time. And for phone bills, I can spend like 5k buying airtime like throughout the month or more. Sometimes I spend more because I tend to stay on the phone for a long time. The next thing I spend money on is water. I buy it depends on how buoyant I am. If I have money, I buy this dispenser water, 600 naira, and I have the empty dispenser bottle in the kitchen because I don't have money in the house. I buy pure water. Okay. So the dispenser water costs 600 naira and it lasts me for a week when I'm alone here. But when my friends come over, it can last me for 3 days or 4 days because we like to drink a lot of water. But when I'm alone, it lasts me for a week. So in a week, if I'm buying the dispenser water, if I'm very buoyant that month, I spend 2,400 buying water. But if I'm not that buoyant, I buy a bag of pure water because somebody died, okay, and the bag of pure water costs 150 naira for one bag. So it depends on how buoyant I am in a month. And this August, things have been really hard for me this August financially. So yeah, the next thing I spent money on is electricity. I don't really get to buy electricity all the time because this if you use prepaid here, so when you buy electricity, it lasts for like 2 months or 3 months. I think it lasts more because I don't really use electricity all the time. The main thing I have to do is to charge my laptop. I hardly watch TV. I only started watching TV. I only watched TV during Big Brother Ninja. So now I think what takes the electricity is the TV, which is on just for Big Brother Ninja, the fridge, and the washing machine, which is not on all the time. But I think the fridge is what takes the most electricity. That is why the electricity lasts for up to 2 to 3 months, and it's 5k to pay. It costs 5,000 naira. The next thing I spend money on is entertainment. And by entertainment, I mean DSTV. I used to use the DSTV compact. I used to subscribe for the DSTV compact, okay, which is 7,000 naira. But my mother gave me and made me understand that I don't really watch any other channel apart from Big Brother Ninja. So why am I subscribing 7k when I can subscribe 4k? So last month the subscription cost me 7,000, but this month she helped me subscribe with this month, and she paid 4,000 naira for the subscription since we watch only Big Brother Ninja. The next thing you spend money on when you're living in Lagos, Nigeria is gas. The gas here is 12.5 kg and it costs 4,000 naira to fuel. So save your money for gas. Another thing you're going to spend money on in Lagos, Nigeria is on your hair if you're a lady. So this particular hair, I've carried it for 1 month plus, and I spent 5,000 on this hair. I spent 2,000 to buy the hair extension and 3,000 making the hair. So you can keep like 5,000, 6,000 on the hair. Some months I don't make my hair, some months I make my hair, guys. So these are the things that I spend money on in Lagos, Nigeria. The first one is the rent, and the good thing about the rent is that you don't pay rent every month here, but you can actually save for your rent every month. Like if you're paying 300,000 naira, which is not how much the rent in this place costs anyway, but if you're paying 300,000 naira on your rent, you can save maybe 30,000 naira every month and add this to your budget. The next thing I spent money on is transportation. I also talked about groceries, personal stuff, phone bills, DSTV, that's entertainment, water, hair, electricity, gas, and fuel. Like fuel, you can, because electricity is not constant here in Nigeria, Fuel is a necessity. You need to buy fuel all the time. So you can buy fuel of 2000 and probably use it for 3 days or more. It depends on the place, the area you are, and the way the lights, you know, the way the light works there. So generally, guys, let's calculate how much I spend. Remember, for the rent, I'm using 300,000 for the rent, and it's not how much I pay for the rent. I just don't want you guys to know how much rent here costs. Thank you. So we have so I'm going to just do the calculation and put it on the screen so that you'll be prepared to know exactly what you're going to spend when you plan on moving to Lagos, Nigeria. It's a really nice place to live. Don't forget to add your miscellaneous to the list, because you have random outing with your friends. There are a lot of nice places in Lagos, Nigeria that you can actually go to, and you have random outings with your friends. So it's very important that you know, try to save money and try to plan for that so that it's not ending tears. Also, if you're a black tax child, if you don't know what black tax means, it means sending money to your parents, your family. If you're a black tax child like I am, you gotta put that black tax in your budget, okay? So guys, I'm going to put a screenshot. I use Tiny Bills to budget, but then there's this budgeting style that I learned from my friend Onella, and I use my Samsung Note to do that. So I'm going to put it on the screen, like showing you guys the exact budget, exact amount of money that I spend in a month living alone in Lagos, Nigeria, and what you should budget every month if you want to live in Lagos, Nigeria. I also spend money on food stuff. I forgot to say that I spend money on food stuff, but the major food stuff, I like to buy my food stuff in bulk so that I don't have issues with food stuff. And the other things I buy: potatoes, 1 pint of rice, and then I have the others. I always have like food stuff here, so that's why I didn't really add it to the list of what I spend money on in a month. So make sure you put miscellaneous in your list, and I'm going to put the exact amount of money you should budget when you want to move to Lagos, Nigeria. You can also cut down your budget by using public transport instead of Uber, and trying to cut down on some stuff. You can decide not to pay your DSTV bill. You can decide not to pay your rent, which is impossible. You can decide not to pay your electricity bill, which is impossible. And there are a whole lot of things that you can decide not to do. You can decide not to waste 2,500 like I do buying granola, or 1,600 naira buying Magic Crunch and Golden One, and milk and other groceries that you guys don't think makes any sense. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Instagram at IamBisola, because that's where I share so much more. I share so much more on my Instagram page, especially about my blog, about myself, and just a whole lot of stuff that I've not shared here with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for 1,300 subscribers, even though we have like 1,312 subscribers now. I'm counting. Thank you guys for watching. Happy new month. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but happy new month. It'll probably go up in September. So happy new month, and bye.